There we go. And now we're back into the daily grind, but
One
hopefully
day
things will be
later.
happier than they were in the other ending. And of course, we startled Yuko.
Yuko is.
Seriously though, Yuko is one of my favorite characters, just because I kind of identify a little bit with how clumsy slash neurotic she is.
But she's on a whole different level though for the most part.
Uh, well,
Aww.
I have to think it's probably a bit of that as you being a bit of a pushover, Yuko.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, and now yeah, this happens as well. I wonder if they will go for the discussion. Hmm.
Hmm. Yet, yeah, it's interesting that she didn't want to miss people or be apart from them. Yet, her thought was, but if I remove myself,
I
like
won't have to worry about it. But
it's
yes, well, how will the other people handle you removing yourself from the equation?
yeah, but that's a situation there where the thinking like that doesn't always line up with how someone who doesn't think like that approaches such situations.
That's why if you are feeling suicidal, it's good to talk to someone about it because they will, point things out like that.
Or well, you'd like
People would care.
people care, and
People do
even if
care.
those around you don't, there's always someone else that's willing to listen.
Yeah, I'm willing to listen to anyone really. If they're
Mm.
feeling down and they want someone to talk to, I can listen and try and help. If you somehow find me, viewer, and if you are feeling down and depressed, feel free to talk to me. I don't know if I'll be commenting on these videos with my YouTube channel or anything like that, but yes, I'm here to talk to if you want someone to talk to.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, that first line definitely, though, we.
Yeah, that is
Mm,
actually something that I've kind of I've had that thought exactly.
with
It's
well, definitely in the other lines where she's very abrasive.
yeah,
And I think we've had this discussion out of these recordings where it's like, what what is she like away from Shizune, and what is she like when we're not just seeing her stacked up against the likes of Hanako or Emi?
well, we did get a good idea of what she's like away from Shizune on the rooftop earlier today,
Yeah,
or
but
earlier in this recording session.
yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's still you don't see that in any other line. I think
Yeah.
if you select the right collection in one of the other lines, you get maybe 4 or 5 sentences from her. But you know,
Mm. Yeah, all of these characters are amazing, and I'd love to see more of them, but Four Leaf Studios have said they're done with Katawa Shoujo forever.
mm. And as much as it's, I'd love another game to this level of quality.
It's not the sort of thing you can do twice.
Yeah,
Lightning can't strike twice.
well,
And
lightning
Katawa
does.
Shoujo really isn't the sort of game that lends itself to having a sequel in the
Mm.
traditional sense.
And even if they, yeah, because I don't know, yeah, it's. I'm happy they made this game to the exceptional level they have, and I'm not gonna complain. It'd be nice to have a second one.
Hmm.
Hmm. That's our opening up,
Yeah, that is a
and
bit of a theme of the good endings as well.
the cell does start to open up, but even then, it's not so much that he opens up, it's that he doesn't put his foot so far, he doesn't eat his foot so far, he's kicking his own ass.
I'm pretty sure if the viewers have read our disclaimer and followed his instructions, they've heard you say that many, many times already.
Yep.
Yeah. You brought it up, Yuko. You're an adult.
I'm an adult.
Yeah. Yuko's kind of like me. I'm an adult? What? No.
Yeah.
Uh, I'd agree there. And I'm not even a proper adult. I'm still a student. I still miss my parents. I want to go give my mum a
Grape
hug.
cologne.
Although to be fair, I'd be oh yeah, not wearing the grape cologne. But yeah, to be fair, if I didn't love my mother anymore, I'd be very, very worried. And something drastic would have to happen. I love both my parents very much. It's very nice. They appear to love me. They act like they do.
Yeah, it's
But
interesting
yeah.
listening to his internal and then wording.
But yeah, hang on, go back a bit. Famisha trying to conceal how she felt in order to put on a happy shit face for Shizune for so long must have been crushing.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, it must have been. Holy hell. And I think I did bring this up in the last Let's Play, but it's not that hard nowadays to keep in touch with friends, even if you're in other cities. There's things like Skype.
And Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Phones.
And so I keep in pretty close touch with lots of my high school friends, despite being on a different island to most of them. But yeah, I don't know. This might be a different thing in Japanese culture, or maybe just Asao's personality. Pardon me. No regrets.
No regrets.
Drink some more beer.
I got my lemon tea, so I'm quite set right now.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go make a cuppa if we end up pausing again.
Wow.
Or maybe I'll just make one after we record.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, the whole thing about
Brave. That had a lot more sting to
brave,
it. That had so much more sting to it in the last line.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, brave is definitely not what you called that.
Going on and just compartmentalizing everything and not feeling any regrets about anything.
Yeah.
I don't have that many regrets. I don't think I have very many major regrets anyway. And I mean, I don't know, I think part of it might be just the mentality I take with that sort of thing is it's in the past, I can't change it. I have to just take that experience and use it to shape my decisions in the future. There's no point in worrying about what might have been, because what might have been didn't happen. You know?
Yay.
Hang on, just a sec. I think I missed a line. Oh no.
Good on you, Hisao. You're not being an ass for in this at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but he said that exact same thing in the other ending. But again, you're right. All of this dialogue is the same, but it takes on a whole new meaning. Kind of an interesting literary thing.
Oh, what's interesting there was that last line was definitely a change where he's like, he doesn't know if he's going to take a side or not. And he doesn't really want to.
Yeah. But the whole thing about dialogue being identical but being entirely changed by the context of the situation.
And this is a huge change from the other path. Just because this doesn't carry the same weight of baggage.
Yeah. If I was still in English class, I might discuss this sort of thing with my English teacher. Maybe I can discuss it with my mum. She's an English teacher.
That's another interesting thing. There's plenty of self-help books, but there's not a lot of books about self-help.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like until the previous recording where we had this situation, it's not something I ever thought of.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
there's a lot of things like this is how you help yourself, but there's not a lot of things about helping yourself.
Yeah, it's more how to do and not what to do. Also, someone linked me a thread on B. Whoops.
No, it's not hard to find Shizune at all.
More technical difficulties.
Yep.
Professional recording environment right here.
Oh yeah, we're the best. Anyways,
Misha's not here in the student council room, but we have found Shizune.
Hopefully we can talk to Shizune and not have it go the way it did.
Horrendously. This track is called Stride, by the way. I thought it was called Wasona
and
before.
let's hope it doesn't end with a short drop and a quick stop.
Yeah, I'm glad that it didn't go that way. So glad.
We're so glad that didn't happen.
But
anyways, that will be.
That's in the other reading. If you paid attention to the disclaimer, you know what I'm talking about. I discussed it during the end credits.
Yep.
But yeah, Shizune laughing is always pretty cute.
Then again, we don't know how she laughs.
Well, it's heavily insinuated that she's mute and kind of gets surprised if she lets any noise out.
Does she actually know she's letting sound out? Or I guess you'd kind of know because you can feel it.
If you cover your ears and make a sound, you can feel your throat vibrating. And your jaw transmits a whole load of sound into your inner ear.
But then again, that's because
depending on the type of her deafness, she might not, feel anything through her jaw, but still, you get a sense of what you're saying. But yeah, she's enjoying toying with us, but she is seriously worried.
Yeah. Kinda is your fault, Shizune.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole thing about her wanting to bring people around her, but then pushing them away. Kind of a metaphor for this relationship. Although, as we saw before, that may not be the whole story. As we said before, we was talking about how she kind of did it to tick the boxes, and that's her personality.
Well, that's very much the feeling we get from the other path in this route. You don't say, Shizune. You don't say.
Yeah. I mean, she's aware. She knows what she's talking about. But she's trying to put us at ease with the jokes. With the Eben humor. Eben memes. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to think that Lily was the first person to join when she started recruiting. And I mean, from what we understand from Lily's line, this is spoilers for Lily's line, by the way, they were friends during this time period. Or at least that's what Lily got from it. But then, yeah, it kind of went to shit.
But then again, we're getting now the explanation as to why things fell down.
Yeah. And I mean, this here is what she says pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. Short-sighted and selfish. And that probably says a lot about Shizune's personality in that she sees stopping what you're doing to help others is selfish. She can't, like, it shows how much she puts herself above others, the needs of herself above the needs of others. And I mean, I'd agree totally with Lily there, stopping.
And well, that's what she just said.
Yeah,
is that she's rather short-sighted and selfish. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see how that's handled
in this ending. Yeah. There we go. She brings up the whole. This is actually new, I think. She brings up the bad girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know. Did she bring that up in the previous line? But yeah,
I can't quite remember. Oh, probably not whack the microphone while I'm trying to.
Yeah, but yeah, it's interesting that she brings up she's a bad girlfriend. Given how rarely that's noticed. I think this is the grand total second time that words been uttered. First time being, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
So that last line is like, "That's how I treated her, which makes me bad friend. It feels like it's up to you, so I guess I'm a bad girlfriend too." Even if Misha says that.
What does she mean?
Misha says that you might as well replace her. Like, I get the feeling. I don't know. The wording to me seems a bit off, but from what I'm getting from that is that it's a case of we're just replacing Misha in Shizune's life. In a way, we've openly admitted to have feelings for her, but we're just there to do the translating for the most part. You kind of went about that the wrong way, Shizune.
Yeah, she does. Like, it's weird how we don't quite understand what she's trying to, like, it's
one of those things where
she wants to make people happy, but that's not how they always perceive it. That's just her personality, I guess.
Maybe. But then again, she's very much a person that sees herself above.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, replacing Misha as Shizune's interpreter. That's what the wording was supposed to be. I got really confused by the wording earlier as well. But yeah, here is another point in the bad ending where Hisao decides to nibble on his toes with his foot in his mouth. Hopefully things go better now. Yeah.
The music's different.
Yeah, it is.
It isn't. We aren't getting closer and closer to that track.
Yeah. Maybe play it at the end so they can know.
I think they're well aware of what track it is, given, well, if they've watched the other line if they've watched this in recorded order, they would have definitely heard it.
Yeah.
That's a very significant track in this game. Hey.
But I have to wonder how it'll pan out taking care of Misha. But yeah, we get to see her without her glasses. I think I made a save state here.
New. This is different. This is new and this is good. Do you want to
Very-
help?
Yes.
Always back to the student council with Shizune.
Yeah.
Though I'm not going to complain at this point, given how